Wind down Wednesday, it's 5 o'clock. A nice Chardonnay with a song and small talk. Some of my friends may drop by from just down the block. So it's Wind down Wednesday, it's 5 o'clock.
Magical chord. Hello, all you folks. Probably a lot of you as chilly as I am. I'm dressed up in my polar bear garb. My roommate from college that's from Sweden asked me today if we had a sauna so that we could jump in our icy pool and do the sauna thing. But alas, we do not have a sauna. And one of our showers was not working today because the pipe was frozen. So, yeah, it was cold. This morning, I think that it said -3 when I first woke up, but the machine says it was -2, which, I don't know. I'm going with 3. It was cold. Colder than a witch's hat, as they say. Something like that. Anyways, so I was just trying to think of something to sing today, and I don't know why this little line just kept ringing in my head, and then finally I realized that it was Jessica Rabbit that I was thinking of singing this song from the Roger Rabbit movie, whatever it's called. Who's chasing Roger Rabbit? What was that called? Something like that. I'm having a little memory issue today, but we'll talk about that later because I have to sing this one first because it's very, very fresh because I just started working on it a little while ago. So, and this is a kind of my collage of Peggy Lee's and Julie London's version. You had plenty money back in 22. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, get me some money too. You're sitting around wondering what it's all about. You ain't got no money, then they'll put you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, get me some money too. You had prepared 20 years ago, you wouldn't be wandering now from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, get me some money too. I fell for your jive and then I took you in. Now all you got to offer is a nip of gin. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, get me some money too. Why don't you do right like some other men do? I'm not bad. I'm just drawn this way. That was such a great character. So I listened to the version from the movie, which is like very, very slinky, and it's Amy Irving. And was that a Spielberg movie? I can't remember.
That, but
It was like the first time they did cartoons and people together, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yeah, on that level, yeah.
Yeah, it was. What was his name? Bob Hoskins or something.
Bob Hoskins, yeah.
That was a really cool movie, and I haven't seen it since it came out, and I should see it again. Anyway, that song is just, I don't know, that one little line just really sticks in my mind. But when I went to listen to it, and I found Peggy Lee's version, I found out that she released that. That was her second single. And she released a single in 1942, and this one came out in 1943, and she sold 1 million copies of it. And so it was the first thing that really put her on the map, and the first thing that made her famous. So her version is stellar. Of course, she's got this amazing, orchestral backing, and this just like really jazzy, cool track that she's singing to. But also, the thing about Peggy Lee for me is that she's so natural. Her phrasing and everything just feels like, she's sassy, but she's also like in control, and she just does it her way, and that's what I like about her. Anyway, always have loved Peggy Lee. Your Fever girl. Fever! Never mind. So anyway, speaking of fever, everybody doing okay out there? There's a lot of people catching colds and even COVID again and all sorts of stuff. So I hope you guys are all doing okay. We've been we're doing okay at this house. Doug's still fighting a little bit of a cough from that cold he had a few weeks ago, and everybody canceled everything this week. All of our doctor's appointments, and January's our time to do all that maintenance stuff, because this month we're most of the time we're home a lot of the month of January. So
we don't normally have this kind of snow.
We do not.
This was a lot of snow for us.
We got more snow than most of the people in Nashville. Out here in Franklin, we got, I'm saying 11 inches, because I kept watching the thing and it was saying, okay, now you have 9 inches and they're expecting 1.65 or something like that. So I'm just saying that we got somewhere really close to a foot of snow right here in this place. And I think I posted some pictures and stuff. It's really pretty. Starting to melt today, got up to 30. Woo! And it was sunny, so you know that deal. So there's lots of icicles outside, which when I was a kid, I would eat an icicle in a second that came straight off of the gutter of the house. Anybody else do that? How gross is that? It's like if I saw a big piece of dirt in there, I'd, break that part off. But for the most part, I didn't care if it had dirt in it. I just didn't.
Steve says he's been shoveling lots of sunshine in southern Arizona. Says it chilled down to 70 degrees.
Oh, Steve, you bragger. That's rotten. You're just rotten.
But Jill said she had 25 and a half inches in Moline.
Wow. I heard they had a bunch up there close by there. That is a lot of snow. I saw on one of your posts that you had to close the post office. That's post and post office. It's rare that I use post in two different ways in one sentence.
And John in Norway says he's not going to talk about the snow there. He promised he wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay, because is it like crazy?
It makes us look stupid.
Oh, it makes us look like babies. You can't take snow. Yeah, we were actually looking for movies to watch about the places that were really snowy and stuff, and we started the new Jodie Foster series thing. What's it called? I can't remember. True Detective, yeah. So, but they were all bragging about how it was going to be really good. It's set in Alaska, I think. So they do get some snow up in Alaska, I believe. I've heard. Let's see. What else is going on? I know some of you folks, even in Florida, it's colder than usual. So Like I think all of us have had a little more of the cold than we'd like. So.
And everybody's agreeing about the gutter icicles.
Did you eat them too?
Thank you for lollipops.
Thank you for telling me that because it makes me feel a tiny bit better. I don't know. Maybe it like has helped my health. Maybe because I've eaten so many nasty things in my life. It's like, people that are exposed to germs and they build immune systems that go against that stuff. I don't know.
John in Montana says they were in the -20s until the other day, and that we're what they call shorts weather.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, at least at 30 and with the sun, because it wasn't that bad out there today. So I've got my herb garden all covered up, and so last night I made a paella last night, and it turned out great, even with frozen shrimp and frozen mussels. It turned out great, but I had to go out and cut some parsley. So I had, this much snow on top of the sheet that I had covering the herb garden. And I had to kind of guess, like, where's the parsley? Because I didn't want to pull all of it out. This is a fascinating story, isn't it? Sorry, I'm boring you to death with my parsley story. Anyway, so that's all I know. And I'm sure that a lot of you have been doing similar things, but we kind of played like real, actually snowed in kind of Snowbound cabin thing, and even though it was as cold as it was, I still put a fire in the fireplace because I had wood in the house. So I may not do that every single day, but it was pretty awesome. Yeah, Ben had to go to work yesterday, and he was the only employee that showed up besides the managers at his job. So I think he got some good brownie points. I don't know what that'll do for him. It's, I don't know if that's going to like seal the deal or if everybody's going to say, oh, he's the kid who brings the apple to the teacher every time. But anyway, cheers to wintertime. It really is here. It's really wintertime, and we're all in it together. So I am dreaming, of course, of the Key West Fest that I get to play here in a couple of weeks. So I kind of have like something like the carrot at the end of the stick kind of thing. And I was thinking that maybe I might try again to play Camille for you guys from the new album. I just noticed that this new album is got so much dark on it. It's really kind of hard to see back here, but it's right here, and it makes a great Valentine present because it's got love songs on it. In that cookbook, you could just make some soup out of the cookbook, and then you could play that music, those love songs, and boy, would you have a good Valentine's Day. Shameless, aren't I? Just a shameless plugger. Let's see if I'm relatively in tune here. I always have trouble with my B string, which is better than having trouble with your G string, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay. So this is a song that Gretchen and Trace and I wrote on one of our retreats, and I was trying to think if I could sing this at a festival. I'm kind of reluctant because usually the festival thing is like you kind of want to stay upbeat and happy and all that stuff, but since it's all, well, not exactly all, but mostly female artists this year, I was thinking, man, maybe this song is good for some of those folks out there to hear, but I don't know. I'll probably end up doing more of the Bugs Bunny songs and less of the serious stuff. had a fight with the parking lot light and slunk off to hide in the clouds. It's broken bottles, gravel and glass, keeping you company now. In the heat of the moment, he cried out your name, but the moment, it didn't last long. 10 minutes later, he's driving away while you're putting your pantyhose on. And you don't want to cry, you don't want to think. You tell yourself, ain't no big deal. You feel like a fool, and you feel like a drink, and you drink so you don't have to feel, but you still do, don't you, Camille? All your affairs are like last night's mascara, darkening the lines round your eyes. Seems like these days you're just picking up strays. Oh, you laugh and you say you're no prize. But the sins of the fathers are not meant for daughters, yet somehow you feel you're to blame. And the ghost in your head and the men in your bed, they all look like they're one and the same. And you don't want to cry, you don't want to think. You tell yourself, ain't no big deal. You feel like a fool, and you feel like a drink, and you drink so you don't have to feel, but you still do, don't you, Camille? Yeah, you still do, don't you, Camille? It's not the happiest song in the world, but it's kind of the big sistery song. To just say, hey, take a look at your behavior, young lady. Maybe you don't need to act like that, because bless your heart.
People are talking about how much they love that song, and I'll just remind people, if you want to see a really cool live video of that on YouTube, there's a thing called 10 to 1, like 10 like Tennessee, TENN to 1. Is that it? No, 10, no. Oh, shoot, now I'm going to mess it up. 1 to 10.
Is it 1 to 10? Yeah.
1 to 10.
And it's O-N-E, right?
ONETOTENN on YouTube, yeah.
And there's dots in between it, but you can find it on YouTube, I think, if you do that. And we have another one coming out on their site sometime soon. I guess they'll probably let us know, give us a little notice when that's going to happen. So, and we're getting excited. I'm starting to think about making some videos for the upcoming dates, because aside from Key Western, we're going to be doing a bunch of shows. We're doing one here close to Nashville in Portland, Tennessee, 17th of February, and then we're going up north. We're going to be up right next to Minneapolis in Hopkins, Minnesota, at one of our favorite venues. It's just a beauty. The acoustics in there are incredible. I played there with Kathy before, and I played there with the Steel Drivers one time before, but it's just going to be our little old band there this time.
You played it there once by yourself, too.
Yeah, I have. It's a big hall, so hopefully lots of you folks will come out and get a little winter relief. And then we're going to be in Wisconsin in a town called Wittenberg, Berg, and that's a Sunday afternoon show, like at 5 o'clock or something. And now it's still light at 5 o'clock. It's coming. The long days are coming, guys. Don't give up. And I don't know. We're doing lots of stuff. Beginning March, we're going to be in Decatur, Alabama. Then we're going to be in Decatur, Georgia, the next day. So just go to the website. Doug's got everything up there now. I think everything's on sale, at least through March. And then we've got the first week of April. We're going to be down at the MIM in Phoenix and in Tucson at the Fox Theater. Woo-hoo-hoo. And then we're going to France. And we're pretty excited.
For an actual vacation.
For an actual vacation where, I don't know, the hotel rooms are so expensive, we might have to get a gig while we're there. me and Jeff might have to go out and play on the streets. He could do Mr. Bojangles, and I don't know what I'll do. I'll do Red River Valley. It seems to be a big favorite over in France. So anyway, let's see. And then May is really busy because we didn't work much in April, so we're going to hustle our little tushes in May. So, and don't really have the whole summer schedule yet, so that stuff's not really on sale too much. And the fall is starting to get busy, and I am going to have such a great year. I'm so excited, and I'm hoping I'm coming someplace close to you guys.
Hey, I'm just going to say real quick,
Yeah.
the video's been cutting in and out here on my end. Our internet connection has been very strained with the weather, but right now it's working okay, so hopefully it'll hang in there.
Sorry. We didn't have any last night at all from like 5 o'clock on, and then it went out again this morning and just kind of has been intermittent. So, but thank you for your patience. I thought I would wind up with something fun today. It's just like it's real random as to how I think of songs, and usually it's just like a line from a song that'll get me started, and I'll think, I don't know, I might be able to pull that off. So keep your finger crossed. She's bragging, and then she's like, whoa, I might not be able to do that. But anyway, I know this was covered by Uncle Cracker, but I remember the Dobie Gray version of this song and loved Dobie Gray. What a great guy, wonderful, wonderful human being. And I don't know if he started out as a country artist, but he kind of ended up as a country artist, and I, for one, was a huge fan. But you guys probably know this, so maybe you'll sing along with me at home. If you can't, if I can't hear you, maybe just send me a little heart or something if you like it. It makes me happy. Okay, here we go. Is this the key I'm doing it in? I don't think so. I'll do it here. All right, here we go. Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light in the pouring rain. You know it's a game I hate to lose. Now I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost into rock and roll and drift away. my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I'm beginning to think I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside seems so unkind. I'm counting on you to carry me through and give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. And when my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you're giving me. I want you to know I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You help me along, making me strong to give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I hope you were singing with me. That was fun. I really like that song. That would be a lot of fun to work up with the band. Do it at a festival. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing okay, and I will read the comments later on, provided I have some Wi-Fi, because we live out in the sticks and our cell stuff doesn't work either. So anyway, so glad you tuned in, and I'll see you next week. Obviously, couldn't have a guest this week because we're sort of snowbound, but I will be thinking about you, and I hope it's a great week for you.